Today we are reading Sweet Dream Pie. And it's written by Audrey Wood and Mark Teague.
I'm not gonna read the big ones.
Okay. What kind of pie do you think this is?
Chocolate pie?
Do you think a chocolate pie would help you have sweet dreams? Alright, well let's see.
Because chocolate's sweet, remember?
Yeah. Alright, Sweet Dream Pie. Look, this is a neighborhood.
Yeah.
Is it daytime or is it nighttime?
Nighttime.
Nighttime sounds.
See all the lights?
Yep, the lights are on. Someone's even using a light for their
bicycle.
Yeah. Cute.
I need one of those with a light.
You need a new bicycle.
Yeah, a new bicycle with a light.
What is it?
A mouse.
A mouse? A mouse wouldn't be scary. That doesn't look like a mouse.
A mouse crocodile?
It's kind of like a monster. It's got teethies.
Yeah, like a crocodile.
Yeah, it's got a red ball on its tail. Hey? Right? It's green. Let's see what that's all about. Okay.
A cat with a snake tail?
No, that's a kitty cat laying on a branch, and that's the branch of the tree going off in two spots.
Hey.
How many cats do you see?
2.
3, you see?
3. Oh.
You gotta look sneaky.
1, 2, 3.
It was almost dawn on Willoughby Street when Pa Brindle lit the lantern and led Ma Brindle up to the dark attic, to the old trunk draped in cobwebs. I haven't slept a wink tonight, Pa said. I've been craving a piece of sweet dream pie, just like the one you made me long ago. The last time I made that pie, you ate too much, Ma grumbled, and your dreams weren't sweet.
How many cats do you see?
I see 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10 cats.
With one eyeball?
Yeah. He opened up the treasure chest, and they all said, meow. Pa Brindle blew the cobwebs off the trunk, and then threw it open, and all the cats in the neighborhood opened one eye. An enormous mixing bowl, a great rolling pin, a gigantic pie pan, and a small brass bell glistened in the lantern light. I'll be good this time, Pa promised. 1 big piece of sweet dream pie. That's all I want. Well then, I'll make it and you help, Ma agreed. But if things get out of hand, don't blame me. Look, she's going to work. That is a big thing of pie dough.
Yeah, look, all the birds are doing backflips.
Look, even Pa's upside down.
Oh.
Even this person over here is upside down. And over here.
And over here. And over here.
Yeah, we gotta read to figure out why is everyone upside down. The Brindles carried the extra large utensils down to the kitchen and began to make the pie. When the dough was ready, Ma rolled it out on the table, and when she did, all the people of Willoughby Street, including little Amy McMifferson, rolled out of their beds and onto their floors. So they all rolled away when she rolled out the dough. Oh, my Lantis.
Isn't the cats rolling?
Yeah. What are they putting in the pie?
Sugar.
But sugar in what form?
Candy.
Yeah.
And cookies.
They've got lollipops. They've got Skittles. They've got Hershey Kisses, cookies, other types of lollipops, Twizzlers. They've got all types of things.
And
Gumdrops, marshmallows.
And the cat's helping her.
The cat's running away saying, "This is too much candy flying all about. Look, there's even candy corn and jelly beans."
Huh?
Let's see what it says. Next, Ma fashioned 2 great pie crusts.
And even he's running away.
No, he's going through the cupboards, throwing candy over the back of his hand, saying, "This gotta go in and this gotta go in too." Now it says, next, Ma fashioned 2 great pie crusts. And then the Brindles began to toss every sweet thing they could find into the enormous mixing bowl. Gumdrops flew through the air and rained down with marshmallows, candy corn, cinnamon hots, chewing gum, chocolate drops, butterscotch, licorice sticks, lollipops, sugar cubes, jelly beans, candy sprinkles, cookies, and more.
Huh? That's a lot.
That sounds like a cake you would certainly enjoy.
Uh-huh. A tornado?
A tornado of what?
Chocolate.
Uh-huh. Everyone's starting to get a little bit anxious. Things seem to be going astray.
Yeah, and the dog is trying to get that kid
out of the chocolate tornado, isn't that true?
Yeah.
All right. Clouds of powdered sugar drifted out the windows. Out the windows into the street. A chocolate tornado sprang up and whirled out the door, knocking Johnny Loons, who was trying to deliver newspapers, off of his bicycle.
And look, the tornado came out of there.
Yeah, because the clouds of powdered sugar created a chocolate tornado. You know why they did it like this?
Why?
Because when you're crafting cakes, they have something with a little point, and then you use this to do lettering and decorate cakes and stuff.
Okay,
this is like before the times of... It's such a big cake or pie that the candy's bursting out. Let's see what it says. The enormous mixing bowl began to glow. A thick, sweet syrup bubbled up and oozed down the sides. The Brindles poured the filling into a giant pie pan, then wrestled the top crust into place. Ma crimped the edges, and Pa poked the steam holes. And the crust began to move, as if nothing inside were trying to get out. Wait. The crust began to move, as if things inside were trying to get out. Pa shoved the pie into the oven and slammed the door. Quickly, he turned the oven dial past bake, broil, and roast to the setting that simply said, special.
And he needed a break.
That's not Pa, though. That's a neighbor. And they're all trying to show that it's a very hot day outside. As the sun rose, the oven warmed and the heat wave hit Willoughby Street. It was too hot to go to work or school, so everyone stayed home doing cool things. Even Mary Chubb, who had never missed a day at the library in 15 years, lounged beneath her sunflower. By noon, the delicious smell of Ma Brindle's sweet dream pie blanketed the neighborhood with a blissful aroma. Everyone was simply drooling to taste the pie.
Pa?
Even baby Robbie stuck out his tongue, thinking he could lick the sweetness from the air. The heat wave raged on into the afternoon. It was so hot, all the air conditioners stopped working.
And even look at the house.
Yeah, it's showing that the roof tiles were so steamy from all the heat of this special pie.
And it's gonna go flying.
Mm-hmm.
And hitting people in the head.
Yeah. No one was cool except for Perry Arbuckle, who filled the tub in his conservatory with ice cubes and sat in it. That's this guy. Do you see, though, that he has a rose bush inside of his home?
Uh-huh.
That'd be like me.
Maybe trying to keep his
Roses cool?
Yeah.
Maybe. As the sun set, the sweet dream pie browned in the skin, and the sky burned a fiery red above Willoughby Street. It was too hot to eat much, so everyone just picked at dinner and thought about the pie cooking in Ma's kitchen.
Schma's kitchen.
Ma's kitchen.
Okay, fine.
All right. Look, they're taking out the pie and the whole town's ready to see it.
And eat it.
Look at all these dogos. They're doing a happy dance.
And the cats aren't there.
Here's one cat. And here's a parrot.
Oh, I love parrots.
And I do. That evening, all the neighbors found an excuse to stop by the Brindles' house. Pa set up tables and colored lights outside and invited everyone to stay and share his special dessert.
Her special dessert?
Well, Pa asked for it, so it's his special dessert. They all were thrilled except little Amy McPherson. Amy could eat no pie because it made her sneeze. Achoo! The dogs jumped up and began to chase their tails. Ma Brindle rang the small brass bell. Ring-a-ding-a-ding-a-ding-a-ding-a-ding-ding! It's time for sweet dream pie, she called. Pa Brindle and Johnny lounced and carried the pie out and set it down. You ready?
Yep.
Steam rose up from the pie and a thick fog settled over the neighborhood. Standing side by side, the Brindles blew upon the pie to cool it. A welcome breeze sprang up, whirling napkins and party plates into the air and clearing the fog.
Even the hat blew off.
Yeah, because of the wind. For the first time in 13 hours, Willoughby Street cooled down. Ma cut the pie as neighbors lined up. Now be careful, she warned. This pie is very rich. 1 piece is all you need. No one had ever tasted anything like Ma Brindle's sweet dream
Even the
pie.
dog
I guess so.
has some cake.
It was so sweet, happy tears just rolled down everyone's cheeks. Don't eat too much, Ma kept saying. Only 1 piece or you'll be sorry. But no one listened. They all helped themselves to sweet thirds and sweet fourths. Pa Brindle broke his promise. He gobbled down sweet 6 and even 7s. And poor Inky King ate so much he looked as if he swallowed a bowling ball. Look, even your parrot is eating it.
Oh,
Can you stop?
why? I want your hand so I can flip it.
Okay. When Myrtle Murphy's parrot pecked up the last crumb, a hush fell upon Willoughby Street. The neighbors thanked Ma and Pa for sharing their wonderful pie. Suddenly, all they wanted to do was go home and snuggle in their cozy beds. And some made it, and others dozed off along the way. Ma Brindle shook her head in dismay. After all that sweetness, she said, no one will rest well tonight. And then she went inside to get her broom. Oh my goodness, look at Look at all these things people are dreaming about.
Yeah.
That's a cool dream. That looks like an Everest dream.
And that looks like a me.
Yeah, an Everest dream. And that looks like Everest dream.
No.
You don't want octopuses in your dreams?
Nope. Oh.
Fishes probably. You like to fish.
Yes.
Okay. That's when the dreaming began. Pa Brindle's dream was the first to pop out. Bigger than a dump truck. Yeah. It galloped through the neighborhood, whistling for the others to follow. Dreams of every shape, size, and color drifted up from the dreamers and began to sport and play. All of the dreamers on Willoughby Street tossed and turned in their restless sleep. Oh my goodness gracious.
This is getting even worse.
This looks like an Everest dream. A bronchiosaurus. And this, a pterodactyl.
And this?
A toucan. That'd be a mummy's dream. Ma Brindle had never seen so many wild dreams. They were everywhere and into everything. And the dreams were too happy and too excited, doing things they shouldn't do. When enough was enough, Ma took up her broom and began to sweep, 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 until she had swept away every last dream from Willoughby Street. All of the dreamers, including Pa Brindle, sighed with relief and finally settled in for a good night's sleep. From her bedroom window, little Amy McPherson watched it all, and for once in her life she was glad she could eat no pie. Dun dun dun! Sweet dream pie.
Sweet dream pie.